Good morning, early birds. It's Friday. I can't believe it's Friday, but it is Friday. It is 4 a.m. Eastern Time. It's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. Welcome to the Early Bird Show. How is everybody doing? Good morning, Ramon. Good morning, Masi. Good morning, Benzinga. Good morning to all the early birds. We have a big old watch list coming up, and we have something that's called the Small Cap Conference aired yesterday, and of course we're gonna do a second day today, so please tune into that. It was a lot of fun, I think, yesterday to watch all that, to watch all the CEOs. Some may interest you and some may have a lesser interest to you, but on it all, I think it was a brilliant show yesterday, and while I was trading, I had this on my background and just listening into what's going on. It always tells me so how CEOs watch the current markets, and it's really some valuable information that you get there while trading. And speaking of trading, we are going to trade today, of course, as we did yesterday. I'm going to show you what I did yesterday. If you want to see what's going on during today, please check my Twitter. Check my Twitter handle on the bottom of this video. I will tweet what I did today, or what I should have done, or what you could have done, or where I missed and where I succeeded. So please be sure to check that out. Good morning, Luca. Good morning, Benjamin. Good morning, Carl. The dog is sleeping. Yes, he's sleeping. We just walked for an hour and a bit, and she's completely wet. So I did a good job. Did a good job there. Good morning, Stacy. Dog got the Friday feeling. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We really need this at Benzinga. I don't need this. This is not for my ego, but at Benzinga, we really need those likes. So please hit that like. I know that a lot of viewers are not watching live. So we have now 50 viewers, something, which is okay. But during the day, all those views are coming in, and we have over 1K viewers, and also viewers on Twitter who are watching this show live on Twitter. If you're just waking up an hour after this, 2 hours after this, 3 hours after this, during the day, hit that like. Please hit that like. It's important from Benzinga. Do so, please. Okay. So I want to start with something small. Did you see that brilliant logo now in the top of my screen? Small Cap Conference, Global Small Cap Conference. Please watch that during the day. I'm having that on while I'm trading. It's just great fun. It's so much to learn from all these guys. So watch that. I have a term for you: backwardation. Backwardation. Does anybody know what that is? Backwardation. Don't Google it. Backwardation. I'm going to show you what it's going to. So there's a lot going on about inflation, deflation, stagflation. Everybody use those terms. Everybody's afraid of inflation. I've talked about this on the show a few times now, and inflation is not bad for stocks. I repeat, inflation is not bad for stocks. It becomes bad for stocks if interest is coupled on inflation, and there's no sign of that yet. And is this really inflation? If lumber prices go up, if oil prices go up, if plastic goes up, if food goes up, is that inflation? That's something. When something goes up, that's not inflation per se, because it can go down the next month or 2 months from now, and so it's not structural. It becomes structural when wages go up, because they don't go down as easily as lumber or food prices. So please think about that. But on that being said, we are now here with 50 people or something, and we don't shake the market, but the big investors are getting nervous if inflation gets to the point that interest will be affected. So that's the big problem. But the state we are now currently in, and if you have a party or if you want to strike up a conversation this weekend with someone and say, okay, I know I'm on this Benzinga channel and I heard this really nice term that I never heard of before, then you can just strike up a conversation and maybe you bore the hell out of them, but it can also be that you made this big impression by sharing this knowledge with everybody. So I'm going to share my screen. This is called, there we go, backwardation. So yeah, I made this yesterday. The futures for wood yesterday was $1,638. Say that you order the wood and say, okay, I want it to be delivered a year from now. Then you pay $1,130. That's it. That's as simple as it is. There's a big old economic formula for this, but in essence, this is backwardation. So future food are now 1638. 1 year from now, if you order it and say, okay, deliver it at my house 1 year from now, then this is what you pay, 1130. That's called backwardation. I'm not sure if you want to tell this to your auntie or your uncle or anybody else, but if you think, okay, I'm out of conference, I'm out of stuff to talk about, write this down on a little note and say, do you know what backwardation is? Do you really know what it is? It's not inflation, it's not deflation, it's not stagflation, it's backwardation. I have a minor in economics, so I've studied this stuff for 20 years. Backwardation. Okay, guys, it's Friday. And on Friday, we do a watch list, as we do every year, every day, because everybody wants to hear about tickers. OP is in the house. Okay, this is what we're going to talk about. TLC, Blink, GIFO, 3M, Oxy, Ford, why not? OCGN, MOXC, AMC, VTNR, LLIT, Opt, CHCI, Flex, BBD, and COS. I think that's a nice list, and just let's go through that. But before we do that, I just want to show you one little thing, and that's SE. My friend from the other side of the world pitched us SE yesterday, and we had to wait a long old time, really a long old time to get to this 199.88 level. But what did we see when it got there? We drew this level, guys. We drew this level here at 4 a.m. Eastern time yesterday. We said this is the level for our friend SE, C Limited. And when it gets there and it doesn't break under it, then it's going to be support. And what do you know? At the end of the afternoon, beginning of the night, of the evening here in Amsterdam, it got to that point. Just got up a little bit. I tweeted this one out and said, okay, I'm now long in this one. I paid myself 75% of what I was in for at the first place on this nice little one here. I thought, well, this is just a nice little new candle on a 5 minute. You're looking at the 5 minute right now. And I said, I'm going to pay myself 75% somewhere here or something. Stayed in this for 25% and it didn't get any higher. So I should have paid myself 100% as I normally do. But I was a little greedy. I thought, well, I waited for this so long. It was such a perfect bump on this one. I stayed in it and just sold it the rest on 202 or something. So I made a nice profit of it. But I really loved SE yesterday. And I think and I hope and I expect everybody to be also, please, on trading that I do on the day, and well, everybody was in this one. Please give me your one. Give me a 1 if you were in AMC yesterday, and give me a 2 if you were not. Stacy, it's a permanent on your watch list. Okay, good for you. Okay, guys, a 1 if you were in AMC and a 2 if you were not. Great Adam, great Benjamin. Of course you were OP. Ramon, come on. Carl, also not in AMC. Oh. Stacy. Luca, okay. AMC is so different to compare to other stocks. It is, Edward, you're completely right. I don't fade, no. AMC is difficult to trade. I left it alone for a long time because I just thought, well, this is just too volatile for me. You're afraid of the meme stock title. Okay. So AMC was a nice play. So what we do on this show, for everybody that's new here, what we do is we go over the pre-market watch list every morning, even when it does not open. What's wrong with this one? Just try this one again. Is there something going on volume right now? Just let me see. Look at this. AMC, guys. Boom, there we go again. I'm not in this one right now because I was talking to you guys and I really thought, well, after yesterday, maybe, just maybe. So this is what we drew on AMC. This is what happened. This is what we were expecting. This is what we hoped for. This is what we always thought that would happen. We talked about this a lot in all the shows. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I will say so. If I'm right, I will say so also. So you don't know what's going to happen to AMC right now. So I'm not going to pitch you any levels on AMC. So anything can happen to this stock right now. So look at this. So going up, down, going up, down, going up, down, going up. You just tell me what's going on now. Will this just go further, or will this now just have the same breakdown as it had on these 3 different occasions here? I don't know. You never know with AMC. Just this is a price action play for today. So that's AMC taken care of. 5 shares just in case. Yeah, Michael, you had 2. Adam, you think it's going to be an insane run again? I don't know. I really don't know. We're just going to watch and see this one going down, or maybe this. Look at these candles here. This is also what's can happen to AMC. So be very careful. Be very, very careful. I always play, when I play AMC, I always have a hard stop loss. Always market, and so some call it a market stop. I call it a stop loss. I always put in a stop loss when trading AMC, and a hard one. So I don't decide on the spot. I decide beforehand. I'm going out of this one, or I am going in. So that's really something that you should consider if you're trading AMC. Hey, Carl. New to the show. Okay. You'll watch and learn for a few days. Okay. Just stick with us a little bit longer and hit that like if you really like what you're seeing here. So for all the new guys and girls on the show, I have on the left-hand side of my screen 5 minutes. Right-hand side of my screen is the 1 minute. This is how I trade. I have the green one, the yellow one, and the blue one, which are the 9, the 20, and the 50 EMA on the 1 minute. And I particularly watch the 9 EMA here, this one on the 5 minutes. You can see AMC is now overextended a lot. And then we also have our big old friend, the VWAP, which is the brown line here on the 1 minute. And when I switch to daily, then we also have 9, 20, and 50 moving averages on our screen, and a 200 SME to see if a stock is bullish or not. I'm going to write that down, VTNR. Oh no, I'm not going to write that down, Pavel, because it's on our watch list. Beat you there. Look at the beginning of the show. It's on our watch list and we're going to discuss this one. Okay, I'm excited. I'm hyped. I had a lot of coffee this morning. I don't know why. Let's do this. Let's do some tickers, guys. TLC in the house. And the love and care. This is why. It's a small stock. This is what happened yesterday. No volume whatsoever, but it caught my eye because of this here. This is 630, this is 629, and this is, you guessed it, 625. So this is a big old level here at 631. I am now calling a TLC. If this one breaks this, then we have a long on our hands. If it doesn't get there, if it doesn't get over this one, then we have a short at our hands. So that's TLC 631, and to play to the upside, you can play it all the way to 755 for TLC. Then an old friend of ours, Blink. Will it or will it not? That's the question. Will it blink or will it not blink? So it touched the 200 SMA here yesterday. Then we thought it just might, but it didn't. And this is what's going on right now. So what we have to do here is really watch this level 2718 on Blink, because it is having earnings. If I am right, I'm just doubting right now. Blink had earnings, I think. I don't know. Thursday after hours. Yeah, it had earnings Thursday after hours. So yesterday it had earnings, fell down, got up again. And I was just hovering around this 2650, 2070, big spread right now going on. So please be sure that you watch this one very carefully if you're going to play this. This is my Facebook. I went short here. I'm just trying to practice a little bit with my options, and I just am dead wrong on this one. It's due end May, so I'm now down $315 on this one. I'm not that happy, but it's just me trying this one. So just changing some settings, guys. So bear with me just. a little while. I really have some troubles again with my charts here. So that does not really help if you are just going to pull those down, guys, and just, hey, H, good morning. Michael, good morning. Neo, okay. Hey, John, greetings to you. Just one moment, guys. Just going to try something here because there's something going wrong with my chart. So just wait for a few minutes and just for a minute. I'm going to play this promo and then I'm be back in a minute.
I tell all my CEOs, this is a very, very, very important platform. And look, all the other platforms are important too, but you're up there now. You're way up there.
Best investments you can do in your future is actually go and re-educate yourself on credible sites and credible resources like Benzinga. I think you guys have been killing it.
The comment section on this show is remarkable. Like the quality of the combo, and just big shout out to you and your community.
That's what I love about you guys. You know, you just had all your callers in right then. And it's all about the community here at Benzinga.
I think that we are back right now. I just hope that this one goes like it's supposed to. We are talking about Blink. Yes, there's some life in this one. Okay, this is Blink. Blink yesterday, and just this is what we are looking for right now. So this line 2708-ish. Let us just call 2007. 2007 for the long, and if it stays under 2007, then for the short, and then again go to 2650-ish and lower than that. So really it's going to be a decisive moment for Blink. What's going to do. This is what happened on earnings last night and post markets. Big dip and got up again, and now people don't really know what to make of these. So 27 will be the big level for BLNK. Okay, I had to play some promos because my charts were not loading, but we are back in business right now. So here we go. We go to GFO. GFO. This is GFO. And we have a similar setup now for GFO. It's now just trying to hold here. So as you can see, this is 200 SME. It's trying to hold here, this line. Just went under it yesterday and now really tries to hold this one. 471 is the level for support, and this is the level for 50. I'm going to go for 50 here on the upside. It's an average move of 60 cents on a $5 stock, but it can move easily $1 or more, or not easily, it can move $1 or more. So for GFO, you really need to support at 471 and then to the upside for 550. One from yesterday, 3M. Could have played this one also yesterday, but I don't think that we had this as a level. So when you see this happening, then you of course are really interested in if this is the beginning of a new life for MMM. So if you switch to the weekly, this line is now not long of interest. If you switch to the weekly, then this is a flat top. This is a breakout on the weekly. And if you then go to the daily, then you can see that it broke these levels. So it broke 9 EMA, it broke 20 EMA, and all you want to see right now is that it will do something like this if you are long bias on 3M. So you want this to be support at least. So 203 is support, but 202 and a little bit 20 is also support on 3M if you want to play this to the long side, and then you can play to this very top here at 209 for 3M. Powerful, ET. Let's look at ET in a while. You need coffee too, John. Okay. I was right about Airbnb. I had health during earnings. Now I'm getting crushed. Thanks for enjoying this show, Jay. Please show me some love and hit that like button. Hit that share button. Share it with your friends. Share it with your community. Share it with everybody you know. That's not only for my big ego, which I don't have, but it's for Benzinga. It's so important for them to really get those likes. And then maybe we can get another show after this one. So we can get a show at 11 o'clock Amsterdam time and 5 o'clock Eastern time. Maybe. If you show me the likes and if you show me the love, then maybe I can expand this show with a lot of more shows coming after this one. We're going to talk about Oxy. This is Oxy. Oxy is now struggling to get above this 24.30 here. Went down yesterday, as it did on the day before, and it's going to take out at 24.30. I'm pretty confident about this one, but confidence will kill you in the end. So please be aware that it's not confidence that we're playing on I believe in this stock. I believe in levels, and this is a level for sure here at the bottom. So what I really, really would like on this one is that this one will go down to something like here, and then I play the long reversal anytime if I see this happening. So this one comes down to here, then gets up again, and this is my entry point here, 23.70, if this were the case. And I put my stop loss here at this exact level. So I got a real interesting question a few days ago on my own trading account. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see which one that is. And that's someone who said, okay, well, what's going to happen if you are not finding this precise level like you do here, but I'm just going to draw this here. What happens if you don't play a level, but you see something like this happening? Just a little lesson on how to play, how to determine your stop loss. So this is going to happen. This is a double bottom any day of the week, all day long. Not exactly, but you get the point. So someone asked me, okay, if this is double bottom and there's no level here under this, and there are no wicks, so these you have to imagine the wicks are here, so this is double bottom. How do you determine your stop loss? Where do you put it if you are here? So let's just say that this is, Oxy's getting up there while we speak. Let's say this is just a little lesson, guys. Bear with me for just 5 minutes. No, just 2 minutes. So let us say that this is the level here at 10. So the stock is now at $10. And let's just say that we can move this one here to, if you see this double bottom and you prepared like I do every morning at 4 a.m. Eastern time and at 10 o'clock Amsterdam time, then you say, okay, I'm a level player, so let's just say, for the sake of easiness, it's 20. This level here is 20. So this double bottom, this is 20. You say, I'm very confident about this one, so I don't get in here or here or here. I just know on the double bottom, after this one forming and this one forming, this is also going to be my entry, because when it's a double bottom, it's a strong signal that will go back. So I just put a limit order here at 10.01 or something. And that's what I do. If I'm confident about a stock and I think it's bullish, and all the signs are bullish, and I say, okay, I'm putting in a limit this order at 10.01. So I'm in at 10.01 and I'm looking at 20. So this is my gain here. So I'm imagining now that this will be my gain. So in order to get this gain, I have to determine now what I am prepared to put on the table to get this gain. Well, I always do at least a 1-to-2 ratio. So if in this example, I'm going from 10 to 20, then my stop loss will be, you guessed it, on this example, to make it easy for you guys, my stop loss will be on 5. Oh. So this is how I look at it. I'm playing off levels. This is not a level, but this is just a double bottom. If there's no level here that I can play it off, then I'm going to look at, okay, what's my gain, maximum gain? That's a 10, from $10 to 20. Then my stop loss will be will be 5. So I put in a 1-to-2 ratio. So if I play this game, this double bottom game, 100 times, then I only have to be right 50 times to still make a nice profit. And that's what I did in the past year. So I played these double bottoms and double tops also. I played these double bottoms. I played them for more than a year now. And when I first got into this one, I just wrote it down in my diary. And every time I played it, I calculated my risk unit, and I calculated if I won or lost on these one. And after I did that, I thought, okay, I am more than 50 times right about this. So if I get my 1-to-2 every time, then I am a winner. If I flip a coin, if this one will go up or down after this double bottom, I am okay on 50% of the cases, then I'm gonna make a profit. I am now right in more than 50% of the cases on double bottoms. And if you always play a 1-to-2 here, then you are not a big winner on a day, but then what you are then is a professional trader who can live off the gains of his professional trading. And you're looking at one right now. So that was just my little, I wanted to share it because someone asked it yesterday or the day before, I don't know exactly, and I think it's something good. On a 1 minute, Stacy. And if it's on a 5 minutes, it's even better. You know that on a bigger time frame, it's always better. So, but on a 1 minute, I played a double bottom also. Okay. We are far behind schedule because I'm just talking a lot and I'm very hyped about a lot of things. So we're going to go do some more tickers. This is Ford. You remember Ford. You remember the bird that we drew here. You remember what's happened here. And look what it does. I did not adjust this. So I did not say, okay, I'm just going to. This was the bird that we drew some times ago. So this is a bird play. That's not a real thing. I just invented that. So if I see this that gets support here, and I want to play this one. So draw this trend line here. And this trend line is now my support level. I'm going to set an alert if it's going under it, and then I'm in for the short, and you can play it all the way to the bottom that you want. If it gets above this one, try it once here. Then you have a long, but before it gets there is 1161, there is 1178, and there is 1186 to watch out for. So only interested in this one if it gets above 1184 today, and then to this trend line here for Ford. We talked about this one a lot, so I now assume that you know what I mean by this. I'm very confident about the bird play here. So OCGN, I didn't want to put it on, but I just had to, because look here. This is now, here it is support and here it is resistance. So two ways to play this one, of course, to the long side, up to here now, this cross forming, so beware of that if you're a believer in that. So this is 958 to the top. Above 867, it's a long. Maybe just get there even before pre-market. So please watch this one. You can put a limit order in. In pre-market, you have to do it manually. At least I do it manually, and then to the bottom to the 780 range for OCTN. Yes, astronauts. Yeah, exactly right. That's what I do. Double bottom reverse long and double top reverse short. My favorite one is the reversal long and the VWAP play, the VWAP bounce. So Moxian, I played this one just here in what was it? April. Moxian, I don't know what they are doing, but this is what happened yesterday. So this is what happened yesterday. This is what's happening now. So this is opening. Market open. This is 15 minutes. So this is the big drop down. And now it tries to get up again. So if it drops on a 15-minute candle 75 cents on a $9 stock, and then tries to get up again, then I'm getting interested. So, and look at this. So 8.95 or 9-ish will be my support level here, and of course this high is my resistance. But I'm really curious what happened here, because this is pre-market open and post-market. Sorry, yeah, pre-market open and post-market close, and then it just fell down at 9.74. So that's gonna be also resistance, and you see why it is. So nice levels to play. MOXC 8.95, 9.74, 10.65. Marcus, crashing you again, H. Okay. I got this ticker ET from the chat. We talked about ET before. And this is why, of course. Still trying to break the 1003. So the level that I put in here, this resistance of 1003, is still the level on ET. It really, on the long side, really needs to break this now in order to go long. And if it doesn't, then you can play the short, and your support level will be at 9.50-ish. So 50 cents only, or only no, 50 cents on a $10 stock is just great. So ET is a nice play. AMC, we talked about what's AMC doing. It's ripping up, or was no, that's it. So AMC just got up here on a 1 minute. Tried to get here to this 1350 mark, and now just dying in pre-market. So keep a watch. I'm gonna set an alert here on 1350 and see what it does. Okay, then VTNR. Also from the chat, but we also had this one on the watch list. On the daily, we are looking now for, you know what I'm gonna say, a second-day runner. Really small stocks, so be careful. Also in pre-market, be careful, be careful, be careful. You want, of course, this one to break above 176 for the long. And then with a small stock like this, anything can happen, of course. Vertex Energy Incorporated. I don't know what they are doing exactly, but this is from yesterday, 135 to 171. So you hope that this will be a secondary runner. If this one falls down to 150 or something like this, this looks to be a level here. If you look at this here, this This is not an exact level as in you can pinpoint it, but it is some kind of a level. But be aware of those small stocks. If a big stock falls down, then it has this tendency to really get a bump and then go up. But small stocks like these often don't get that bump. So be aware. I'm just gonna play this one. If it gets above this, I'm not gonna call 180 for this one. I'm gonna set an alert at 180. Just a little above there. I need to be sure that it's not going to be false. I'm not the greatest breakout player in the world, so I'm really careful. I'm looking at a lot of volume if the stock wants to break out, and looking at my level 2. VTNR, that was VTNR. Then LLIT. G-Len, I wanna. I don't know, G-Len. I really don't know where you have to drop your 5K into right now and then go to sleep. I'm not gonna tell you to put in 5K in something, go to sleep, and then hope it will get up there, because you're gonna come and chase me if I'm wrong. So this is LLIT. This is what happened yesterday. This is what happened the day before. It just there it is. There's our red line. This is a big old double bottom for on a daily. So if you have any confidence, then you just might say, okay, I'm going to get in right here, right now. But looking at this, it is rejecting this price here at 870. So I really that's a difficult one for pre-market open and post-market close are 741. That's where it is right now. $838 is a long way from 741, so just we're gonna see some strength in this one. So if you see this, and this is a daily double bottom, but this drop is tremendous, of course, and there is our support here. So there is reason to be confident in this one. But I really want to make sure that it is strong on the day. So it has to stay above 709. So levels for LLIT are 709, 741. Can go now, because it's just 709 right now. So 709. And then play to 808. That's a full dollar on a $7 stock. So you're going to be okay with that one. OPT. Finally, OPT did it after this agonizing trend line downwards. So has this one got the strength to get above this 50 AMA moving average here? Will this be a secondary runner? You don't know. But that's why we draw these levels, and I'm gonna say now 950 on OPT. There's almost no volume in this one, so there has to be some volume in order to play this one. So this is the daily, and only 30,000 volume, and the float on this one is 300 million. So that's an if. OPT if volume comes in. There's relative volume, of course, to the days before, but it has to, in order to break this one, you need a lot of volume. Otherwise, it's not gonna. It's too risky. Oh, G-Land, you're gonna drop 5K in John's accounts. John is offering breakfast, guys. So where you at, John? Let's go to John's house right now. Where are you at? Are you in Europe, in America? Tell me. Okay, CHCY. This is what I did in the beginning of the year on this one. This was my analysis here, believe it or not. So I looked at this one here in February, and I remember not believing in this one, and then this happens. We've all come across this one. Maryland, United States. Okay, everybody who is in the neighborhood of Maryland, United States, John's offering to make you breakfast if you just put in 5K in his account. I don't know if that's a fair deal. On CHCY, I want to see a second day, a third day, a fourth day runner here right now. So this is really looking strong right now. But you guessed it, it's also a little bit overbought. So if 765 does not hold, then you have a short on your hands, and you can play the nice, maybe intraday short even, and then it's $1 and a bit, but that's for $6 stock. That's just nice enough, I think. So CHCI 765 is the resistance level for that one. Then Flux is trying to get up here, but you know what I'm gonna say? It's just here not tapping into this resistance point here, or it did yesterday, and just this is enormous spread right now. So this is my spread. It's $11 here and $8.95 here, but it's not trading right now. So Flux is to the long side. I think above anything above 1013 and then 1072 and then 1139. Those are the resistance levels for this one. If it moves like it did yesterday, then it can just break these levels. So we're looking for a second day runner on this one, on any of these levels. So they are all, you're buying in resistance here if you just buy here and hoping for a squeeze up if there's a short interest. Just might do it. Then BBD just broke all these levels, just above all these levels. So I'm hoping to get in above 450 at least. This spread is just ridiculous right now. So 450 is what I'm looking for on BBD to the upside. And then you hope, of course, that it will break this 470 here on BBD. And then an all trends costs. It managed to hold these levels here at 2039. That's a long way from home right now. $1.50 on average. So you want to see this support here holding at 1750 and then resistance or support is also at 1820 and then also on 1871, but under 70.50 it's a short, and everything above those levels here is a long. And if it does not hold these levels, then of course you can play it to the short sides. OP is doing his own quiz now on the channel. So OP, not OP. Tesla. What's? Oh, you're playing the Tesla game. You think what's going on with Tesla? Just look at the bigger picture here. So this is Tesla's week. This is Tesla's week. You cannot predict anything on Tesla, I think. I had people who were here on Tesla on 284 and they said, okay, just go out because it will go to 300 and then break down and go back again. So Tesla has this really ridiculous market cap because it is losing money on its core activity and it is making cars, if you believe it. Nobody believed that until when I said that, when Tesla's figures came out, I said it in the first 5 minutes of the show. Nobody believed me. And after that, everybody started calculating and they said, oh, they're losing money on making cars. Oh, so they're making gains on their certificates, CO2, carbon dioxide certificates, and on Bitcoin, but they're not making money on selling cars. So OP is thinking, well, one is for, let's just see. Did I make a joke, Stacy? Yeah, I did. What's going on? OP sentiment in which direction Tesla today? 40 up, type 1, 40 down, type 2. So, okay, let's play this game. Why not? It's Friday. This show is for information purposes only. Did I tell you that? So you're saying I know why you say 40 down and 40 up. So this is, of course, this is the low of this candle, and then this will be 690-ish, and it's of course the green here. So you think it will move between one of those lines. This is okay, OP, what if I tell you that it both can be right? Look at this here. So it's going to move up to 623 and then move down to 450, 441. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just calling this out because it's Friday and it's fun Friday, and I just want to be sure about this one. You'll never be sure. So I'm gonna do a 1 and 2. Yeah, you played the Bitcoin play. Everybody talks about Tesla, and they did here also on this. Everybody talks about Tesla here also on this. Will it get to 500? And they talked about Tesla here also. Will it get to 300? And they talked, of course, about Tesla here also. Will it get to 1,000? So it's like in the Trump years, is he going to tweet something or not? And it's just a big question. So any other tickets, guys? Otherwise, you know what I'm going to do. If you're watching this for the first time, hit a like. If you're watching this for the first time, subscribe. If you're watching this for more than once, please subscribe. I know that there are 1,000 viewers per day watching this, and I only get 60 likes a day. 70 maybe. So if you're watching this and you're not watching this live, I know a lot of people not watch this live, but watch this when they get up. I can see you. Then please hit that like. It's not for me. I am confident enough to live without likes and all enough. But it's just for the Benzinga channel. We want to make this channel big, and we want to go to 100,000 subscribers next week, and there's going to be a big prize involved and all kinds of things. Spencer will tell you, and I will tell you also on Monday if he tells me. I am me. Melly. All right. Someone wants to see a ticker. Melly. Okay, I am me. Mercado Libre. Specialty retail. So it's not a normal supermercado. It's a special supermercado. Heaven. Just looks like one of the curveballs that Stacy throws me. Are you in any way related to Stacy from Australia? I thought it was Fun Friday, but it is. Just give me an easy ticker. This is a difficult one. But we're going to get there. I am me. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm just contemplating now what I'm gonna say to you. I am me. Or should I say you are you? It's difficult. No, it's difficult. Well, if you don't see the normal technical things that you want to look at in stocks like these, so it does not hold this 200 SME here not. This is now here twice, and now it's just falling through that, and now it seems here like it's liking this 1300 level. So this is 1300 exactly, 1300 and a bit. This has a top of, it closed here at 1300. Let's look at Mercado Libre. Mercado Libre. Now I'm completely confused. I am me. You are you, and I am me. No, I me. Your name. No, I am me. You are me. Oh, your name is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna call you ridiculous right now. Okay, ridiculous. My name is ridiculous. He or she says. Just now looking at fundamentals, you can also look this one up at TC2000, which is just as good as Benzinga. It just shut up. It's better than Benzinga TC2000. I cannot say that, but I can. The graphs are just so much better, and the fundamentals are just on my. Just when I click here, then it's just. Aha. Yeah, sell puts OP. You can just, I don't know what the spread is on the puts, and I cannot load them right now because it's pre-market and I cannot see them. So that's not. I'm not going to tell her what to do about he or she. I'm not going to tell ridiculous what to do. It's green. It is. This is March. Cut up. Big spike down here. Just holding it. taking this very seriously, as you know, because I don't want you to lose money, because I just thought it's going to be Fun Friday, and then just put out a number for you, and then maybe thinking, okay, I'm going to play this one because he told me that this would be the case on this one, and then it won't be. Okay, I'm going to tell you what the levels are on Melly. $13.05, and I cannot tell you if you should buy, if you should do this in options buying or calling puts. Because I don't see, I cannot load these right now, so I have to go to another screen. So there are two levels on this one. There's a level at 13.05, which is support resistance right now. Here 13.05 is support resistance, and 13.45 is also resistance right now. If it gets above this 13.45, then I would be bullish again until you get to this next resistance line here, which is at 13.91. If it stays below that 13.05, then you just might. Okay, when you see this happening, this falling down, and this is just looking at screens for 24 hours a day for a long time. When you see this fall down, and then this starts to happen, I am afraid that this trickle-down effect, after this big move up, this trickle-down effect will continue here. Now it gets up here, if you can see that. So just talking about it in the early bird show makes this one go up. Did you see that? So it has to stay above the 13.05, or otherwise you will see this trickle down even further, because it's by all means bearish. And if it gets above that 13.45, then you might just be feeling a little bit more bullish about it to this 39.1 point. And if it gets above that also, then you are in the free to the 40-50 mark. But this is where I'm afraid of. If this green candle that's happening right now on no volume, so be very careful if you play this one. So these are the levels on Melly. Oh, you thought it was your dog? Yeah, my dog is just no, it's not a bear flag for me. You can, on a weekly level, you can even see this trickle down effect that I talked about even better. So got down here, tried to get up again, didn't get there, and then on these two candles tries to hold the level here on a daily. If it does not hold that level, then this is a trickle down effect that you are gonna be afraid of on Melly. Also, good morning, Patrick Hayes. We just are ready to close the show. Please, I'm going to do one more ticker. So put in one more ticker, and then I am off this. And while you are thinking about which one to put in, I'm just going to put in the promo, because you can watch Benzinga all day long, and it's going to be a fine day because it's another small cap day, as you can see in the corner of the screen. Right there. Okay, guys, it was a fun Friday, I think. Hit the like button if you like this one. Okay, I saw this one on Ceph. Don't catch a falling knight on Ceph, please. This is just very, very, very dangerous to play. Look at this. So there are no levels to be found here. So don't catch your falling knight. Just watch price action and see if you can trade this one. Skin, any skin in the game here. You're looking for a second day mover, of course, on skin. So this is happening now with no volume whatsoever. So got here to this low. This is a double bottom all day long. So 1175 is support for you on this one. And then look at this. Also a double top. So 1175 to the upside and 1230 to the downside if you want to play this one. And then also I have an OIY. Oh yeah, that's you again. Ridiculous IME. Oh, that's an easy one. Support is here at 207 to the upside, and then your first level of resistance is here because it didn't break this one for 2 days almost. 214.67. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good Friday. Everything on the show, everything, really everything on my dog, on lumber prices, on IME, on Stacy, on everybody. It's just for information purposes only. Have a happy Friday. Be sure that you trade well, that you see, that you know what you're doing, and follow me on Twitter so you can see what I did today. Have a great weekend after trading, and I'll see you guys back on Monday on the Early Bird Show. If you want this small, teeny weeny updates, I can imagine that you want, then just check out my Twitter, and I will be on Bosch Trading channel on YouTube also at 7:30 Eastern Time and at 1:30 Amsterdam time. Thanks, guys, for watching, and see you all